What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Fishing North Atlantic. We're back here on the northwest corner of the map. It's January, seas are rough. We're out here trying to get lobsters. We're in one of the smallest boats of the game. And snowing, yeah, seas are up pretty high. We're blowing, let's see how many knots we're blowing right now. Right now it's 28.6 knots. It's some of the roughest seas we've seen in a while. People wonder a lot too if we get some kind of weather out here in this game. When you start the game on when you first start, it's flat, it's calm. You know, people wonder if the seas get rough at all. We're in January. It's supposed to be getting even rougher as time goes on, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we're out here trying to haul pots, which makes it really difficult because of the weather. And yeah, we're just going to keep on cruising. This boat here is called the Nice Load, by the way. Anybody that didn't know that? The Nice Load here. Our goal today is to get enough money in the bank, which right now we have 453 grand, almost 454. And we have to get a good boat. We have 2,200 about pounds on board now. And we have this string we have to finish. Then we got to skip some time. Actually, probably what we'll do is we'll probably just pick this up, redrop, and then pick these up again, and then probably have enough to haul it after that. We'll take it and sell it, and we'll see if we could get a good boat. I think with that, with the amount of money we're gonna get, because right now the fish prices, what is that, types? Oh no, it's gonna be in finances. Fish prices right now, we're going to sell at Ingalls Head, yeah, right here. So snow, wow, oh, that's crab. 20 bucks for crab. I was like, oh, that's a great price, but we're doing lobsters. 13.61 there a pound, which is pretty good money. On my snow crabbing thing, we have, I think I have almost 500,000 pounds on that boat now. But yeah, I haven't played this game for a few days to see if I could kind of sneak up here. It's tough though in the waves. It kind of pushes this little boat around all over the place. So it is it's tricky. This is probably some of the trickier kind of lobster fishing you could do. But if you want to get in the game and kind of crush it, and just having fun, you know, dealing with the weather and stuff like that, this is pretty much what it's all about. Just slow it down a bit. So you have to like kind of counter which way the waves are trying to push you and stuff, which makes it pretty tricky. Come on, get me. There we go. I got it though. It does make it tricky to be able to haul the pots like that. But what's up, everybody in chat too? We got Doc, Coach, nice stream there, buddy. Tony, welcome, buddy. You never seen this game? Oh yeah, Fishing North Atlantic. Pretty fun game. You can drive the boat and do all the stuff. This is one of the smallest boats. On my other one, my boat is like a ship. It's a $30 million crabbing vessel. Way out in the middle, holds 1.3 million pounds. There's all kinds of different stuff. This game came out in 2020, I believe, or 2021. Some people played it, some people didn't, you know. But it's a fun game. It's also like the other ones they have is like Bear at Sea and Ships at Sea, which is more of logistics side. I'm trying to remember the buttons here. I haven't played this in 4 or 5 days or whatever. You just gotta open up the tote. You grab a tote from over here, throw it on here. This boat is solo mission, so we just gotta grab the lobsters, making sure they're not too small. Like both of those are too small. Nice big one, but we've been having a lot of good keepers through here. Like both of those are, you can tell it fits in the marker. They're really good. Pretty nice blue sky up there actually for how snowy it is. Kind of funny. Yeah, nice big lobsters out here. We're catching really good ones. You don't always catch good, but you do now. I appreciate that there, Tony. Welcome to Loader Operators. Appreciate the support, buddy. It's awesome. Thank you so much. That's great. Appreciate that. Oh my god, look at that sucker. See, we're getting some really good ones. You can tell if it has like 2 big arms on it like that, and then those side arms are also nice size. Yeah, that's we call that one a money fish right there. That's a money fish, chat. Oh, no bands on. I got a double band that sucker. I wish you could. That'd be fun to. You're like, all right, that's a big one. Let me throw. Yeah, you can't. You want to throw one set of bands on there. Look at all these keepers. We're good. Look at the arm, the right arm on that sucker. Oh, Jesus. Money fish all day. Look at these. Like a lot of times you don't get this many keepers either. And you grab the pot like this, throw it on the stack, like that, and you can just like jump back and board. But yeah, pretty much I kill the engine each time, and I deal with the one pot as I go. So let's just cruise up to here. This boat is fast too. I gotta be careful not to overshoot it. So I try to get on line there, try to counter the waves, and I slow pretty far down when I get up to the pot. But if you slow down too much, the waves will kind of take control. You just gotta sneak up here. Oh, I guess I didn't put my toad away. You also gotta make sure you put your toad away, chat. I'll jump out here. I didn't put this away because that's how you kind of judge it. You go like this, and then you drop this down here like that. But we are like right on that pot though, aren't we? But luckily I was able to throttle down and I kind of stayed right there. Let's kill that. But what did we get on that last pot? That last pot we got was 1,011 pounds. So really good. If we're catching, that's actually our biggest pot we've done in quite a while. But yeah, we had some like 938s. We had some pretty good pots there. But yeah, that one was just 1,000. So that's a really good haul there. We're on some really good numbers. Like I say, a lot of times you don't get keepers like that. So pretty nice seeing those numbers like that. This is probably actually the better lobster fishing I've done. And it's probably because it's earlier in the season. We are in a different spot than last season as well. Different save game on that one. I've already done like, you know, Lobster Empire and stuff. So definitely not the first time I've done lobster fishing. But once you get the bigger boat, you're just kind of the captain. And you're sitting up there doing the captain thing while you got the crew. Which really is like the next boat we're getting is probably going to be, you know, I forget. I think that the Knott's Guilty boat, that's my favorite lobster boat in the game, which is the boat we're going to be getting. Yeah, look at, that's a big sucker. Even that one's a keeper. That one's small. If you see those eyes on top, like that's definitely small. But if it looks pretty good, you still see like the bottom of those eyes, like that one. It looks big, but it's actually not a keeper. Just like that one. Well, this one didn't have as many numbers. You still see that kind of eyes, and you get like the back of the flat of his like shell. You know, it's still kind of visible there. You know, it's not a keeper. But that was actually pretty low numbers on that one. Sure, we shut that down. You just gotta throw it down in the hull there. Yeah, let's just keep on sneaking up on these. Yeah, the Knott's Guilty is nice. I think it actually holds 3 crew. That's when I hired like Nora, because she was the cook. I just hired her as the cook. I heard because her stats on that were really high. I'm not even sure like what the benefits of having somebody cook on your boat is like, is your crew stamina? I gotta look into that. Does your crew stamina last longer if they're eating good, or it's like, if not, like what's the purpose of having that position besides just to fill a seat, you know? Let's kill that engine there. Yeah, you just gotta like hit this little button. Which I was saying before too, I actually like this setup a lot. When you start getting in the bigger boats, some of the animations aren't that cool. Looks kind of funky, but this one you're hitting a button to retrieve the pot. The line is getting reeled up and through the block. I'm not sure where the line itself ends up going. It should be like coiling line on the boat. You know, I wish it had more of that type of animation. It's a healthy looking pot there. You got just busting at the seams lobsters. So hopefully we get a nice haul here. That last one wasn't too good. A lot of smalls. That's a humongous. Yeah, it's like the marker. You can see it's like, it's way bigger. Like the eyes are above the marker. Like a 4-inch back on that sucker. It's a big one. You know, that's good money, even that one. But you know, when it's like covers up that whole spot, you know, it's obviously small. But there's some that are like real close. I tested some last time just to see like what I could get away with, and the ones I thought that were probably too small ended up being too small. So that's like perfect size right there is what you're looking for, right to the bottom of like the eye socket to like the bottom of that back shell piece. That's like perfect. That's a perfect size of a fish there. That or bigger, you know, is what you want. Like that's too small. So there wasn't that many keepers on that one too. I'd be surprised if we got 300 pounds on that one. Yeah, what did we get? So that was actually 538 on that one. The one before that was 300. All right, just a few more here to get. I think what, 4 more to get? Yeah, off this, 5 more to get off this first string. And then we'll set them back right here again. Look at the lobsters under us right now on the sonar. They're like really good numbers. Trying to sneak up here. It's fun. I've been wanting to deal with the weather and the waves and stuff the whole time playing on my other career, and I'm barely getting into it now, you know, by being on that big boat. Oh, I kind of missed that one. I'll have to kind of back up a little bit here. The waves are actually pushing me right back at it. Just kind of float here for a second, see what it does. But sometimes if you're able to keep your boat under power, you don't just want to float around. If you can like keep it kind of under power, you can actually guide your boat around better, control your boat better, even if you're kind of a little throttle up and down. And no thrusters on this boat either, which kind of makes it a little trickier. Just kind of readjust here a bit. See, the waves are just, even though I'm throttling up, that wave is pushing me back. Come on. See, some of them are they're hard to hit. Oh, I appreciate that, Doc. $10 super sticker. Keep up the great streams, man. Definitely going to be getting this game and trying it. Oh, heck yeah, buddy. That's fun. It's a really fun game, actually. You kind of nerd out and play this one quite a bit. Come on, I'm going to back up just a little bit more. Sneak right up on it here, but I was on it and then it pushed me off. Oh, and now I'm going too fast. That's what, like, some people I've heard were like, oh, I'm just gonna stay in, I won't even go out and fish in bad weather because it's so tricky to haul pots. I like a challenge, so I'm out here fishing. Looks like that guy over there is out here fishing too. I also want to look more into like multiplayer in this game. I don't know if there's like a multiplayer. And if there is, like, are you all on the same map or on the same boat? But I think if it was more like a multiplayer where we could have like a crew of guys fishing, I think that'd be so freaking fun. Oh, I didn't get a toad out yet. Not too excited. Yeah, I appreciate the support, guys. You guys are awesome for that. Really do appreciate that. Glad you guys are enjoying the streams. Doc, I can't wait to show off what we got and playing in store tonight. We'll be on Legion Hills on FS22 and having fun. See, this one's a little too small. See, you kind of see that line in that back shell on this like midsection there. You can still see that line, and you can see the eye socket. This looks like a really good lobster, but maybe next time, little buddy. Like this one too. Remember last time I was like trying to huck lobsters to the other boat that was too close to me? I was trying to throw lobsters at him. This one, I think, man, that one's close. I'm gonna try to keep this one. It's right there, right on the line and right to the eye socket. So maybe we might get one undersized, but I think you could like get away with keeping a little bit. Like that one's obviously too small. So we are on some good numbers there for a second. Now our numbers are looking just all right. 486. We do have 4,600 pounds on board. Oh yeah, I'm excited too, there, buddy. It's gonna be something for sure. Something to remember. It will be something to remember. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. I know from experience on the last one that we did similar to this thing, and it's still there. It's still a thing. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. So this is gonna be one of those things that everybody's gonna know it. Takes time, you know. Won't be automatic. Everybody knows it, but give it, you know, a few years, everybody's gonna know it. And it's gonna be the thing, you know. You guys will see. The ones that don't know will see tonight. Come on, just gotta sneak up on that little zone sometimes. Come on, I was close enough. I was in the zone there. Come on. Give me the nice load wants your lobsters. This boat's fast, even like reversing, but here, I'll get right up on this sucker. You just gotta throw, like, kind of feather it, because now I'm already going too fast. Almost missed it again. Shut that engine down. Thanks. I forgot who gave me the tip last time on that I'm able to shut the engine down, like hitting X on the keyboard, no matter where I'm at in the boat. A lot of times when I get out, I'll also grab a tote, throw it up here. I gotta remember that. And also, like anybody just watching too, we got the bait box here. You know, you can throw the baits. You know, we store that. I wish we stored like buoys and stuff on board too. I wish there was more of that going on, but the whole boat, you could like do a lot of the stuff up here, control the throttle. It's really fun when you're sitting in this view, or I'm sorry, in this view in the boat, and you're able to control it from here and drive around and do that. Being in the small boats is actually way more fun than being in the big boats, because the big boats are so huge, you can't see what you're doing. Like, it's okay, but I'd rather be like on the water. Like the next boat we're gonna get, that's the boat, that's the one, that's my favorite boat. Oh, I was like, I did haul that pot, right? But yeah, it's sitting back here still. Get back to work, OT, get back to work. This one looks like an okay amount in here. Oh yeah, I was gonna say as long as it's an okay amount of keepers, right? There's one, that's the little guy. That one pot we did was just like keeper after keeper. That was good numbers on that one. Still too small, but see, it looks good. It makes you question it. Makes you use that little measuring stick there. Yeah, you can like run up to the seat and like get into the seat. I usually just hit V on the keyboard and it gets you back into, like, it'll change your view like this. Hey, what's up, Samuel, buddy? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. You're in New Orleans, huh? Who let you out of Mississippi? Right, you're, I forgot where in Mississippi you're at. Oh, barely got that one. Barely. I thought I was gonna miss it. That's what the crew on my other boat does sometimes. I slow way down for them to get the pot, and then they like, I almost like just shut the engine off and then they get it last second. Hope I didn't grab a toad again. Too small still. Too small. I've also tossed keepers like this, just being like, throw. I'm like, throw it. I'm like, no. That's a nice big keeper there. So is that one. Come on, lobsters, you guys are buying me a new boat. We are gonna have to get a loan though, a loan or two to get it with the money that we have as well. I could have almost got it last time. I think we're close. That's a nice big lobster there, huh? A little screenshot action there real quick. Yeah, and setting gear is pretty easy because all we're doing setting is just throwing a line down on the old autopilot and then just dropping the gear. We have to set and bait and do all the stuff ourselves, but the boat just kind of drives itself around, which is pretty sweet. That one was actually 762 pounds. Now we have 5,600 pounds on board. Our boat can hold 2,400, which is such a small amount like compared to what we end up doing. Like right now my crab boat holds 1.3 million, and we're doing like what am I getting? Average pot size on that one I like is what, 3,000 pound pot. I was pulling some. I pulled one was like what, 11,000 pounds in one pot. It's crazy. Also the fact that I could pull 1,000 pounds out of this small trap is crazy. Like what I said last time, what are they, gold plated lobsters? They're so heavy. Filled with lead or something? What's going on? Oh, I didn't kill the engine. I'm just driving by, huh? That's right. That our other one's right there in front of us. That'll work. And then we're just gonna go turn around, drop them again. Right back on the spot. Yeah, as you guys see, we're way up in the corner if you guys are wondering where we're at. A lot of people that play the game, I feel like, don't show exactly where they're at on the map, and it'll change around, you know? We got a nice little marker for cod down here. It'd be fun to go Get some cod down here in the deep water. It's like 1,500, almost 2,000 meters. No, it's probably even more. Maybe 2,500 meters, or like it says like nautical miles deep when you're out there. It's pretty dang deep. But this is Nova Scotia area up here. So we're up in the northwest corner up here by Ingalls Head, and I forget what that one's called there. I've only been to that one a few times on my other one, but only one I have unlocked right now. Just because we started at Yarmouth, you know, but I got the tip up here. We came up here. I've discovered this, and we're just kind of right here. We can just buzz back into Ingalls Head and back out and catch the crab. It's actually pretty nice. Also shows snow crab are up this way, but I'm not catching snow crab right now. I did find, I marked a couple cod right here, which I saw some cods right in there as well. Pretty close to home. Yeah, sorry. Distracted again. Yeah, but usually I'll throw a tote down as I'm walking over. That opened. Grab this guy. Throw it down. And hopefully we got a whole bucket of keepers here. That'd be nice, right? Yeah, a couple good ones. 2 out of 3 already. That's a good one too. 3 out of 4. Man, good ratio here already to start. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. And a lot of those are all really close to being keepers. Toss that down there. And yeah, a lot of times you could be like in this view. Oh, it's actually hard to see because you're actually picking up pots on the other side. I forgot. On this boat, because all the other boats you're picking up on your starboard side, the right side of the boat, which is the same side you drive from. But on this one, you're actually on the other side. All right. Haul that up. But yeah, again, it does like the line at least goes in the block. You're pulling up a line. I like that. A lot of the animations on the other boats don't even look that good on the bigger stuff anyways. Oh, I'm stuck. I also didn't throw a tote down again. Rusty, I'm usually just the captain. I feel like doing this, it's like tougher going. Like even that one's just, I'm gonna see if we get away with this one. If not, that means we got maybe 2, potentially 1, maybe 2. Just like that one too, this is so close. I'm gonna try, maybe we'll be able to keep those 2. That one's too small. And like that one too, I'm gonna see. Maybe we have 3 undersized there, but those are so close. I know it gives you a little bit of leeway there. A lot of those are pretty obviously small. Like that one's huge, right? That one, I'll toss that one. The other ones are like right on the line, so I think we might have 3 undersized, if any. But they do fine you $1,000 for every one. Lots of different types of fish. Yeah, there's a few. Let's see. So like, yeah, there's your fish types right there. And then there's an add-on too that I want to get for this, scallop fishing. So you can do scallops and stuff. I think there's just one other thing, different boat and stuff, but there's a couple extra. But yeah, you got, snow crab, tuna, silver hack, pollock, haddock, cod, mackerel, redfish, swordfish, and lobsters. But a lot of what I've been doing is this. I did go and get what was I fishing for? Oh, mackerel, actually. But mackerel goes for like $1 a pound. It doesn't really get you. You got to catch so much. But that was in like a big like dragnet type of boat. Is that what it's called? Big net fishing. And that haddock looks. Where's that? Must be 2 stacked up there to make it look like that. But yeah, you go to the bar and I'll give you a tip on where you're at. Forgot what that spot's called. But yeah, we got Yarmouth down here. There's a few different ports around. You got to go around, like, discover all the spots. There's hidden boats you got to discover. Yeah, all the way up into here. Yeah, this is like Lockport right here, Dennis's Point right here. There's a bunch of little stuff you got to go around and discover. You unlock like fast travel points. But yeah, if you're way out here, it's like right here is where I'm snow crab fishing. It's like 1,500 meters deep right here in this color. You see like down here in the dark, 4,000 meters deep. Yeah, it starts saying like nautical miles deep out there, but it's some pretty fun stuff that you could do in this one. All right, so that was all of that, right? So what I have to do now is zoom way in here like this, where we're at. And this whole shelf here that we're on is really good fishing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna jump in this one here. We're just gonna set, nope, I didn't even need to do that one. We're just gonna do one line. I'm just gonna drop it right down through here. What was I doing? Like, I think 13 miles an hour or something like that. You set this like that, your autopilot's on. If you hit this little button here, it'll fast travel you right to that point. You don't want to do that because you'll skip time and you won't drop any of your pots. So you want to set autopilot, go to return. Now the boat is just doing its thing. We'll just go ahead and jump out here. And then the boat's just doing its thing. It's already on its course set up. We're gonna be doing 13. It's gonna be a little fast. So you just come here, you grab one of your pots. I could have left the other pot out. And all you're doing is you're grabbing a bait and you're throwing the bait in the thing. And then as soon as you're on the spot you want to be on, you can start dropping the first one. Usually what I do, I'll jump back in the boat here so we know we're on like where we want to be setting. And then I'll also check here for my sonar. So right now we're at 1,000 meters. It kind of gives you a really big 3,000 foot area around. So if you like kind of zoom in, I usually go like 100 meters. It shows you if you have like 4 or 5 or more than that under your boat, you're in a good spot. So we'll go ahead and set that first one. And now we know we're on a good spot. We're doing pretty well here. Let me jump out of here. And then pretty much I just got to keep up with being able to set the gear at 13 knots here. So you can just sit back here. Once it's ready, you see we're already ready to set this next spot because we're already cruising that fast. So yeah, I just gotta get on the rhythm here. Usually what you could do, actually, you could stand in one spot most of the time. Let's see if I can do it. If you get right in a sweet spot on the boat here, and as soon as you're ready, it'll let you hit it like that. We'll drop the next pot off like that. Yeah, usually if you're in a sweet spot, you can stand here and throw that, and you can reach the bait, grab that in pretty quick. And as soon as you're in the next spot here, the other buoy's way out there now already, and then it'll let you set the next one like that. Hey, what's up, Corp? Psycho Kid, welcome, guys, welcome. Should be letting us set here in just a sec. Oh, so getting these 12 pots off the deck is pretty fast. And all we gotta do now is we'll go around, we'll see how much time we have to wait to grab our next pots. And then we'll haul it in and see if we can't sell it and get a new boat. All in this stream. It shouldn't even take us that long, really. We're gonna be doing pretty good. And hopefully we have enough money to get that boat all upgraded as well. Oh, see, sometimes when it only really works if you got that top bait box on the very top. It lets you reach. Besides that, you have to like run around and do it, which isn't that bad as long as I don't get stuck on the table. Just grab a bait, throw it in. Got another boat over there, kind of right on our gear. Bait. And it's like fun because when we upgrade to a new boat, most of that work will just be done by the crew. How long did it take me to get this boat? Oh, this is one of the boats you start with. This is one of the smallest boats in the game. So it didn't take very long. It just kind of hit go. You could like start with this boat or like harpooning, but doing lobsters is better. I haven't really done too much harpooning. I just know that catching lobsters is one of the more profitable deals that making sure I throw bait in that one. I don't think I did. All right, last pot going out here. Well, it's kind of weird. That bait's right in my face. But yeah, on this last one, I'll jump back in the boat. And you can, drive it like this. Actually, let me shut my frozen there, and we'll just set that one. That's our last pot. And now this is how our string looks running down. Kind of a little gap between where I was talking, but I was running pretty fast. You can set the, you know, your cruise control lower and whatever speed's comfortable for you. You can run real slow. Yeah, that's kind of how that goes. And let's see on 13 here. It's been about 10 hours. We're looking for about 20 hours soak. So yeah, let's just go ahead. I'm gonna go back up around. We'll skip some time here. But usually what I'm, let's see, real quick actually. Turn off autopilot. You can also like fast travel. You can set them thing and just fast travel through. But a lot of times when I'm not running like that, I'll like to be in this view. You have a little, you can see your little where you're at down there, compass and whatnot and stuff, and kind of shows you where you're at. I like being in this view. You can also control like your lights and stuff. So if you wanted, like, say your interior light, turn that one off. You just gotta watch out for other boats and whatnot out here. Coming right for me. Looked like he was there for a second. Well, you gotta just avoid other people. I'll cruise up here. Also, I'm also not going full speed. You can like control your throttle up and down. You know, drive. Oh yeah, there's the compass on this one. You can see your compass moving around down there. It's pretty nice. Most of the compasses are like right into your front view, like or up on the dash. Is this game worth getting? Oh heck yeah, I wouldn't be playing it. It's fun if you like fishing, you like doing the thing, you know. This is where it's at. When you also start, you can do a custom game, which that's what this one is. If you just start like a brand new fresh game and don't do a custom one, it'll start you in like really calm waters. This one's set in January, so we're in some of the rougher conditions. And the more farther out in the deeper water you get, it gets rougher as well. What's up, paramedic buddy? How you doing? Appreciate you guys being here. Okay, you see our other pots right there. We're just kind of getting up on top of our gear. Yeah, right down below there. Also, something else you could do is you could change what you're looking at here. Like you change like your, just your sonar, I guess, and your GPS there. You tell where you're going. You can see our other pots are just right off there. We're like kind of going right over our other gear. It's like we're actually almost right on the line of our other stuff. You can see this sucker over here. I forget what this boat's called, this guy. We'll get over here and see what he's doing. Right on our grounds. It's a lobster boat. It's another one that you could buy. This one looks cool, but I'm pretty sure it's not the Knots Guilty. It's, forget what this one's called. It doesn't hold as many pots as the Knots Guilty. Oh, am I going to crash into him? Almost. Oops, let me get in this view. You guys can see it's, oh, he's like almost sinking over there. Some of the AI boats in this game are kind of funky, but that almost looks like a Knots Guilty. It's hard to see him. No, it's not. It's not. That's the other boat. It doesn't hold as many pots. You guys will see the one I'm getting here in just a bit. Oh, that's awesome, Corp. It was good seeing my twin last night. Been too long. Heck yeah, I know he's always on the road, huh? Oh, let me get rid of this marker here as well. Now, see, if you want to fast travel, all you have to do, which works really good when you're just trying to skip time anyways, I'll set like marker out here like this, and then kind of come back around so I'm facing the gear, and all you do is hit this little thing and it zooms you up, and now we're actually we're right on the stuff here. Weather seems like it's calming down a bit. It's still blowing pretty hard, and tomorrow's actually going to be way calm. That's not fun. 7 knots. It's going to be all flat and such. I wanted rough seas. I think in the next month, or what is it now, January 5th, there's supposed to be lots of bad weather coming up January, February. Let's see, our time here has been 10 hours. So what you do when you want to skip time, I'll shut the engine down, but you jump out. Every boat has a clock, right? and you hit the clock here like this, and it'll tell you how many, or ask how many hours you want to skip, or you can skip a whole week if you want, if you're trying to pass time. Which I might do that. I might grab all the pots that we have on this next round, skip time, and try to get into some nasty stuff. Because I'm not worried about the money. Once we have the boat and the stuff, I'm not worried about all that. Let's see. We'll go what? We'll do 9 hours. Let's see where that puts us. Yeah, it looks pretty good there, because what we really want to be at. Here, I'll turn on lights so you can come over here and turn all the lights on. That way we can see. Because now we have to pick all these pots up in the dark. Which is another kind of element of the game. It does, depending on the time of the year, it does get dark a lot. So what we want though, see our pots now all turned blue, almost to the green. 18 hours, 37 minutes on those. We're, yeah, 18 hours, 58 minutes. So really it's pretty good time, but like about 20 hours soak is like what we're looking for. But we can start picking up now, and we'll just go ahead and finish these up. But once they're in the blue, because the green, you're like, oh, the green's good, but really you want, it goes green, it goes yellow to green to blue, and then when it sits too long, it goes to yellow again, and then it goes to red again. And that's when you start losing, you know, your bait wears out and you start losing catch. So really we can start just picking these up. It's going to be dark out here, but let's see. Numbers look okay. We are zoomed in. Watch, we'll zoom out to 1,000. There's a bunch of lobsters down there, so let's see what we get here. We just gotta kind of find our pots. You see the buoys out there. Once you get like the searchlight on them, you'll start seeing them. Water seems pretty chill right now too. We're actually in pretty good conditions to haul at night. I was really hoping on getting the nasty weather. Just makes for that challenge when it's nice out. It makes it so easy. So when you start the game, when you first start the game, if you do it just on all default stuff, it'll start you on some pretty calm weather. But pretty much you start like this right here, fishing, which is nice. Sometimes the current will change though and blow you around just a little bit, even if it's slight. Well, I wish I had thrusters. I would just thruster right over to that. I'll back into it a little closer here. And let me back up to it. Get it right in the boat, right? That's how we want it. Yeah, it's kind of dark. Yeah, I do have the work lights on. Everything's on, but it is kind of dark back here. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Like, look at that back there. Everything looks awesome. Look at the sky. Land over there, snowy. Looks pretty cool. Just 1 second, guys. Just 1 second. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and haul this pot, see what we're getting out here. Numbers are looking pretty good down there. Oh, you saw him over at Love's? Oh yeah, for sure. I remember that was Flying J there for a long time, huh, Corp? I used to live like right up. If you go, I used to live in Sandy, so going through Troutdale too. But I lived out in Gresham. I lived in a few different spots where I passed by that spot all the time. 256 or whatever, Kane, right? Going up that way. So it's hard to see a lot of times. What I'll do, I'll turn around, just like use the light to check. You know, they're big like that, you don't have to see, but if you turn around like that, you can see pretty good. Hopefully we get some good catch. I didn't mean to open that from way over here. Oh yeah, a lot of good keepers so far. I tell you, when they're big though, do you know it? But when you want to check, you just turn around, kind of use the light, and then give them a huck back in there. I'll give them a huck tui, right? Even that one's just a bit small. Same with that one. A lot of times when you're just working right here, you can kind of use the light and see, just kind of turn and use the light. The other boat, the Knott's Guilty, is bright. That thing lights up good. This boat's it has okay lights. It's all on and stuff. It looks pretty good, but Does get a little dark. Look at that's a big old sucker there. Yeah, we're just gonna haul these, and I'll probably even just, because you gotta sell them, you can't keep the pots as you sell your boat. So these pots will just probably stay on, or I could toss them back one more time. Maybe that's what I'll do. Go get the boat and then come back and haul again. That's probably what we'll do. Yeah, just gotta close this up. Throw it down there. What did we get? 680, not bad. All right, let's get our next one. If I remember right, I think that Knott's Guilty holds 90 pots, and you can lay pot strings out, like 10 pots in one string. And like the crew will grab, you know, they'll haul 10, every buoy is 10 pots. Maybe it's more than that, but I think it's 90. Maybe 120, right? 12. No, maybe it's 200. I think it's 20 10 stringers you can lay. Throw that. See, I gotta keep remembering to grab my tote and throw it up first before I come over here. Like as I walk over, I should be grabbing that. Let's see if I can get through these quick. That one. So you might have another undersize. We'll see. Maybe that's a keeper. That's a big one though. It's right on the mark. That one's just a bit small still. Sometimes I get in the rhythm of throwing a bunch back, and I'm like, no, when I throw a big one in. A lot of small ones there. So that's small, 194. It's not going to get us there, but we do have 7,700 pounds on board now. These boats are all up in my gear. Sometimes the AI boats just get right up in your stuff. Sometimes they're right in your way, which makes it kind of annoying, but a little extra challenge of morons being in your way, you know, like life. Just like real life, you know, right? 9 people here watching. What's up, everybody? Appreciate you guys. I appreciate the support today. You guys are awesome. A new member, a little super chat there. Appreciate you guys. Excited for tonight too. We're gonna be doing something new, something fun. Kind of the same what we've been doing, but new. Oh, see, I didn't even put the freaking. Look at that. That's a big old arm on that guy. Let you back in there for a second because I keep forgetting my tote. Yeah, look at that. That one's humongous. Yeah, it'll be similar to what we've been doing, but a new. It's gonna be a new thing. There's a new thing going on tonight, so come check it out. 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That was only 300 pounds. Yeah, we're looking for about, if we could do like 500 a pot. Pretty good. Still, that's a lot of weight for one pot. Like when I hauled that 1,000 pounds out of one pot, where'd that come from? Like a couple gold bricks. Even in that, like 1,000 pounds is a lot of weight. Half a ton. Like that would break the freaking block off the boat, right? Run these buoys over a little bit here. When you do that too, it causes damage to your boat. You gotta be careful. Like now I'm 98%. If you have too much damage on your boat, you could actually sink. They also do sell boat insurance too that covers part of the cost of your boat, but not all the cost. But you do have to pay for your insurance. I guess I guess the reason why I don't grab a tote on the way over is because I'm already over here, right? Then I just come back. But before I grab the pot out, usually I like to throw a tote down. Do that, open the tote. That one's a keeper. Some of those are close, but yeah, keeper. A lot of little undersized ones there. This one looks pretty good. But watch when we get this other boat, it's so much more fun too, because you get some crew, and the boat itself is just a badass boat. You get more pots, you can lay strings down. But you have a crew that works too. You can hire a crew that does the work for you. So you're more working on like just driving the boat, being a captain. But you could also get out and help too. You can help and sort and stuff when they haul them in. You can come check stuff out. It's kind of fun, a little spot you can stand. Some boats you can't stand anywhere and help. That's a lot of it on the bigger boats. So like the medium scale boats are pretty fun. But yeah, watch when I get the Knots Guilty, you guys will see. I think we'll change that, the name of that boat also to the Nice Load. Come on, let me get up on it there. All right. Also, when you get damage on your boat, you can have a crew member sit in and like repair, do like repair on your boat, so you never have to get like your boat repaired at dock, because your crew can do it for you. Oh, I don't know why am I hitting that button? Why am I doing that, chat, huh? That's not what you're supposed to do, OT. I was like, why is this pot not coming up? It's all sitting right there. Can you imagine Spartan cursing in one of his battleships? Oh yeah, totally. I was talking about last time, there was a guy in my way over here. I was actually on the other boat, right? On my big ship, we had a guy right sitting there, and he was in the way. I was Spartans just sitting off the coastline over there waiting to blast one of these Googans out of the water for me. Yeah, it'd be funny watching him rage out. You could rage a little bit. I've done a couple things where I wanted to almost rage out in this game, getting pots stuck onto the big ship. I'm sure some of you guys remember that. I figured that one out though. You can't drive the big boats like you drive the small boats. You got to use you can line it up and use thrusters, just go back and forth. Man, look at that one. That's a big one. Yeah, that's a good pot here. We got a lot of good keepers out of this one. It ain't no 1,000-pounder, but we're looking pretty good. 787. Oh, let it back up a little bit. Pretty close to this pot. It's kind of trickier at night when you can't see, you know? That's nice too when you're laying the strings out, because you're grabbing only one buoy, and you're more focused on like running on the string. Your workers are back there getting the pot and doing all that. But yeah, hauling up 10 pots off of one buoy is super slick. You can also adjust it if you want to run like 5s or 20s. I'm not close enough. Too much whiskey. Cursing too. I'm gonna see myself out now. Joking. It's funny. Under us right now is a lot of lobsters. We're in a really good spot here if I can sneak up on this one, but not too fast. This boat's pretty fast. Gotta kind of throttle it. All right, what do we got here? I better, I'm probably going maybe even past my other buoys here. I didn't shut the engine down. It is now, but might have to readjust the boat a little bit now. And be right back. We're gonna make some cheesy rice for a snack. Heck yeah. And after the stream, I'll definitely be eating something. Oh, what am I doing again? Jesus Christ. Cheers. Drink some coffee, wake up. OT, I'm over here hitting the button again for no reason. See a button, I'm gonna push it, right? Like, what does this button do? It says do not push. See eject button. All right, get that open. Come on, keepers. What do we got here? Oh yeah, it's a good start. Big old monster. Oh man, look at that, 2 for 2. And then this little guy, that's a cute little buddy. Maybe next year. Maybe in 10 years, right? Lobsters get pretty old. Look at that one. That's a good one. Got some money fish coming in here. That was almost maybe too small. This one's just a bit under as well. I'm gonna toss that. That other one might have been too small, but you see that it fills in the whole thing there. That's pretty good. Whiskey? No, it's the crown apple for you, right? All right, what do we got there? 744, pretty good. Where is our other pot? Oh, just off over there, all right. Not too far off the line here. I'll just back up, get us back on course. Yeah, a lot of times when I'm in a boat and I'm driving and got crew working. Let's see if I can get over here now. I usually just try to stay on the line of the pots and to stay, they can have a good lineup, you know, for grabbing each one. But by yourself, I just we'll just kill the engine and kind of go with the flow, each one, you know. As long as we don't like miss it too many times or waste too much time. Because the time does like pass pretty quick in this game. And I don't think you can control the speed of the time. That's like part of the challenge of the game, you know. The timing of hauling gear, not letting it sit too long. If you're able to control that, you can pretty much do whatever you want, right? It's the reason you keep pushing the button. Oh, whiskey, yep. I need some of that maybe, huh? And I haven't drank any like hard alcohol in a long time. I only had beers one time this year so far. I usually would drink beers like a couple times a week or something like that, or at least on the weekends or something. This year we just had a little birthday brown water is not the other thing I said. Oh, see, there I go again. Distracting me. Thinking about drinking. It's gonna drive me to drinking. No, we had birthday brown waters, and I went out and had a couple that night. It was last Friday? But that was the first time I drank this year at all. I just like don't do any of that. And again, even when I did that little bit of beers, brown waters, I didn't feel good the next day. So it's like, I just don't do it as much. I really have no excuse as to why I'm hitting the button. All right, what do we get there? 553. We now have over 10,000 pounds on board, 10,603 on board, which that's nice. That's what, 130,000 bucks. Something like that. So if we get like 150, we'll see. No, I think we got more last time, right? What is that? No, it's not 10,000. Yeah, it's like 130 grand at 13 bucks a pound. But we are going to take out some loans. But the more you have on your account, that means the more loans you can take out. Looks like a nice pot there. Let's see what we got. I just want us to finish out with this boat strong here. Some keepers will do that, huh? Now we get a bunch of smalls. Yep. There's a few there, but not what we were looking for. All right, how many we got here? 4 more to grab, and then we're gonna set back, and then we're gonna haul in, sell the catch. We got almost 11,000 pounds. That'd be nice if we could hit like, you know, 2,000 more off of this one. Be nice to get us up to like maybe 600,000, and we could take out some loans, get the boat, and pretty much like one haul on that boat will pay off most of our loans, I think, and all that stuff. I just want to make sure we have enough to get all the stuff we need for the boat and also hire crew, because you got to pay the crew. They need money for that. Throw that down, tote. Come on, big ones. That's a good start. Big old keeper. And then smaller. And then smaller. Or like big old teaser, right? Oh yeah, it's a nice big one. Yeah, look at the sky, right? The sky looks awesome. Alright, look at that. Sometimes it'll change, there'll be more stars out and stuff. Depending on the time. Like right now it's what time is it? 4:42 in the morning, so like the sun, but the sun doesn't come up until like 10 o'clock though. Finish this one. It's got a bunch of small ones in here. Even that one's undersized. $340. Come on, we need like 500 pounds. What's up, Brian? How you doing, buddy? That big chunky one? Heck yeah, buddy. There's a few of those. We're trying to get some more big chunky ones here. We are in a good spot here. Lots of lobsters under us. Good time soak, you know. Just some areas it looks like there's a lot, but sometimes there's a lot of small fish in one area, you know. Just gotta find the sweet spot, kind of the head of the pack where like the big keepers like to sit. Yeah, this boat is the starting boat. It does really good. It's fun. This is a fun way to fish all by yourself out here, you know. Especially like when the weather was really rough. I liked that part. This is actually pretty calm right now, which is making this way, way easier. It could be way more difficult. But yeah, as soon as we get that Knott's Guilty boat, we're just going to be, it's just like good living. This one is a tad bit undersized. I'm going to see if we can't get away with that one too. Let's see how many undersized I have here. But that one was like almost right on the line. Like that was obviously huge. Big chunky boy there, huh? Get that one too. That one still is like right, that's like almost right on the line. That thing's nothing past the old marking stick there. Like the one we had earlier, there's more like that when you start seeing like the front of it coming out. It's a pretty healthy fish there, huh? All right, close that. Drop that down. What did we get on that one? 525. That's more like what we're looking for. Hopefully we have just some banger pots right here, these last couple. And then we're gonna haul into port and see what we can. Actually, no, we're gonna set the string back, which will be pretty quick. And then we'll turn around and then we'll come back out. Come on, get me up on there. We'll push back from the current. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Come on, I just want 1,000, 2,000 pound pods here in a row. It'd be awesome. It's never happened before though. Boom, tote. That one looks like it's pretty full. Let's see. We just get a bunch of smallies in here. There's a good one. Bunch of medium-sized ones there. Those will be good next year. Even that one's a little small. Ooh, damn! Look at that one. That's a big one. See how it like was way over the top. Pretty cool little thumbnail shot there, huh? It's just a big chonky boy. You know, because it has like the double arms. Even the smaller arms are looking really good. That's a money fish there. If you had a whole pot of those, you'd be looking real good. Like that one too, is big. That one's close, but I think it's just a little under. Same with that one. Those are nice though. Definitely edible, that's for sure. Well, there's some nice ones. I still don't think that was a huge pot. Maybe 600 pound. Oops, close that back. 515. Not bad though, not bad. I was just wanting some 500 pounders over here. Let's go ahead. And it's still like you're getting 500 pounds out of that little pot. I don't think so. It's a lot of weight. It represents, you know, the amount of time that passes, how many fish you could get. If you had to really haul like real numbers, you'd be working at it for a month real time, you know. So it's more of a representation of what you're doing, not a real. It's a simulator. It's not like a real, you know. If you had to catch all the lobsters you needed to fill this boat of that many pounds, this would be a long stream. I'll just tell you that. When I'm fishing, I don't know the laws. I like to think what would a Crocodile Dundee do if it's not as bad as him. I'm calling it legal. Oh yeah, for sure. That's a good rule there. If you're better than Crocodile Dundee, you're good, dude, right? That's not a knife. This is a knife. Out here catching some crays with Crocodile Dundee down in Tasmania. Yeah, that's a big one. Big fishery down there, catching the crays down there off the shores around Tasmania. They catch like the big reds down there, ship them off to old China. They get like 100, sometimes between like 50 to 100 bucks a freaking pound out there, selling wise. All right, what do we got? So that was 370. All right, I want to be at 13,000. We're at 12,702. But what we're gonna do now, really quick, just like before. Yeah, I think I'm gonna drop these maybe even a little closer. Let's go. See, I'm gonna set kind of this. Maybe like that, right? And then kind of come up here, and then we will drop one more string out this way. But I want to set autopilot again, 13. I'll probably go to 12. How about that? We'll do 12. So we're on autopilot now. The boat's taking over. We'll jump out here, get our stuff ready, get a pot loaded. I could have just kept that last pot loaded up. Throw that in there. And then pretty much as soon as we're where we want to be here, we just kind of see where we're at. So we make this turn and come back around. Wow, that was really aggressive. Sometimes the autopilot turning, as soon as it hits the marker, it just goes for it, you know? It's like right here in a second, we'll be making our turn to get on our mark. Yeah, pretty much we can start dropping here. So I'll start setting these pots. Can't even see the buoy back there, you know? We're going. It's dark. But yeah, as soon as we get these set, we'll haul into town, we'll sell our catch, and we'll also be getting the new boat. Once we get the new boat too, we can also sell this boat, which will also give us some money as well to kind of get back to it, you know? That way we can hire crew, we could hire, you know, we could do everything. We could get the best everything, sonar, thrusters, pots, buoys, like everything that, you know, makes it all nice to have everything. You know, if you have a better sonar and stuff, or GPS deal and all that type of stuff, helps you locate areas, like hidden areas, better. I never done it either, buddy. He said, Farm Garage says fishing at night in the ocean would be a trip. I never done it. Yeah, it's like you're fishing in outer space, you know, it's just all pitch black. But OT's falling behind here. Whoa, if I keep getting stuck on the table. Come on, set. Yeah, definitely falling behind here. Trying to run these out at 12 knots. You could run it slower too, but running this fast is more fun usually. It's probably just a bigger gap between those pots, that's all. And set. Buoys, you can kind of see the buoy out there twinkling. I think too, if you have better graphics, like if you guys have like are playing this with a better computer than I have, which is most people, you see like the strobe light flashing off the water off the buoys. I think since my graphics are kind of low, I've seen people play it where you see the strobes flashing way out there. So if you guys are running this on even a better PC, then it's going to be even better experience for you too, and just look even better than this. But it runs pretty good on an average computer like mine. But once you're starting to have a crew, they're baiting and setting and doing all that. You're just hitting the button to launch the pot, which is kind of fun. You know, you can just sit in the wheelhouse and hit the button. You can go pretty fast, get a nice pace. So it's like as soon as they're ready to set, you can hit the button, you know. So you can't go like too close between pots. That's pretty much getting that minimum distance away and then going. I have a 3050 because I have a small form factor computer, and a 3050 is like the overclock edition one or whatever. It's the largest GPU that I could get for like a gaming GPU for this size of tower. Like super budget build. Yeah, just a 3050. I had a 1560 or whatever it was, or I forget what the last one was, but been doing pretty good just for what it is. But on my next build, after I hit 4K subscribers, which I'm not like super far away, it's probably a little bit more time, I'm going to start building a PC, but I want to get a 4070 Ti Super is what I'm going to be running. Yeah, pretty much the same card that Spartan just got. I have all my components picked out already too. I'll be building it myself. All right, so now we got all those dropped. Let's go ahead and shut down autopilot. And yeah, more or less, we're just gonna start hauling in. So a lot of times when I do that, I like to be in this view. And let's shut down interior lights. Kind of lets us see it is dark here. I know it's dark, right? Let's see if we can't haul in here in the dark. This is how it would be if you're out here in the dark. Let's check one more time here on where we're kind of going. What you can do too, even if you're going by yourself, if you want to say you want to set like markers on where you want to travel through, we can get through here. So we gotta kind of sneak through. I think once we're through here, we'll be fine. And you just go return, but then it kind of gives you rid of that one. Kind of gives you a line to follow. So once you're in here, you can kind of see you're on. Whoa. You kind of see that you're on course there. Kind of maintain your thing. You can also zoom in if you go. You can also like zoom in so we know where we're at. Yeah, we're full speed now. Yeah, at nighttime it's hard. It's hard to see. Yeah, you got a 7900 XTX, way overpowered for the games you play. Yeah, for sure. Just like the Cole's GPU too is like super overpowered too. He has like a $2,000 graphic card. But I think the one I want to get, that 4070 Ti Super, I think it's like $800. Still not cheap. A lot of time I'm on a budget, you know, so I just do what I can. I've had this like my first like computer, it's a budget build. It's like a Dell Optiplex 7020, I think, or something. I think it has like a 12th gen i7, 32 gigs of RAM, terabyte hard drive. And it's all just super basic. All I added in was a different GPU, different variations of it too. When I got the other, I think it was a 1650, which was all right. It was like the next upgrade. I apparently right after I got that one is when that newer 3050 of that small form factor size came out. We're kind of sneaking up here on the islands. So what I usually do is I try to zoom in a bit more here. That way I can kind of keep an eye on this. Different boats will have different, better setup too, where you can see a bit better. But I just try to make sure I'm not going to run aground. You can damage your boat. You can sink your boat even if you hit the ground there. The markers are kind of weird. I just got to focus on out in front of me as well. You know, we are cruising through here too. We are doing you know, 16 knots. Between 16 and 20 knots blowing through here, so we definitely got to be careful. Like even right there, you see on my thing, we're pretty close. All right, so we're kind of getting out here now. Actually, we're right here. We got to be coming over here to Dennis's. Oh no, sorry, Ingalls Head is where we're at right now. We'll jump in this view. You guys can kind of see. It is dark out, but you pretty much gotta, don't want to go too fast either. We're cruising up, so it's gotta slow down here. And this marker, each like area has like a different color. Right now, I can't see what speed I'm at because I have that shit. But yeah, usually I just come cruising up here. You just gotta get in the zone here. Gotta shut that down. And he's got to get up in here to the little dock zone here, shut the engine down usually. And we'll go ahead and dock up. Well, yeah, we want to sell. We're going to sell our catch here. It says, do you want to sell your catch at Ingalls Head? Yes. We are going to get 259 grand for that. We only had one undersized lobster. So even those ones that I thought, maybe that last one that was like, that's probably the one. So the other ones that are like right on the line, those ones are good. We only had to do $1,000 fine on that one. Price is actually amazing price there on that. I don't know why we're getting that price right now, which that's a really good price, way better price than I thought we were going to get over here, which is good. I think we're starting to get like a reputation. We are kind of getting a reputation. Usually it tells you a percentage on your reputation here. Maybe that's when you get to the next boat. We'll go ahead and sell that catch show. Now we have 713 grand right there. And then what we want to do, we go in here to town, we go to bank, and we want to borrow. So right now we could borrow this one 450 grand over 48 months. It's going to take us no time at all to pay that back. We'll go ahead and take that out. We now have 1.1 million. We can also do a second loan of 320 grand. I think once we take this one out, we can't do these. So I always try to do the two largest ones you could take. And the more you have in your account to start, the more they let you borrow. So if you're trying to get a bigger loan, you have to have more in your account, and you can only go so much into debt. So we'll take this one as well. Now we have 1.4 million bucks total debt, 770,000 bucks. It's totally fine because I know we're gonna go out, we're gonna catch, and we're gonna pay everything back pretty quick. Saw it on sale $6.99 last week. Oh, for that 4070. Yeah, they'll get cheaper. Sure. I've been hearing mixed results of that new 5 series. So yeah, we're good there on that. So now what we want to do, we want to jump in here. We go down here to dock into shipyards. And then these are the available boats we have. Luckily, the boat that we want And that was one of those boats out there too, the Knots Guilty. This is our boat right here. The Knots Guilty. It's a really nice boat. We're just gonna go ahead and buy it. We know that that's our, yeah, this is the other boat I was talking about. So this one can be lobster as well, net, deep line, and lobster fishing. But this one only holds 100 crab pots max, which is not bad. The Knots Guilty holds 200 and upgrades, and it's a really good handling boat. Lights up like crazy. You get crew on here, watch, you guys will see. So we want to go ahead and buy that boat, which drops us down a bit here. We don't want to show any tutorial, no, none of that. And then what I want to do now is you go back down here to shipyard into owned, and we have the No Yankee boat. The old boat that we were just on was this one. It looks nicer when you're actually on the boat, but it's a small boat. It really is a small deal out there. So we're gonna go ahead and sell that. We're not gonna get much for it, but there's actually way less than I thought we were gonna get for that. But now we have 340 grand. So what we want to do is go down here to upgrades, and I usually start with the engine. 65 grand. We'll go ahead and add to basket. We'll see how much money we rack up here by getting all of our stuff, but that's the best one of those. Best radar, we're at 95 grand. Autopilot, we definitely want that. Fishing quota, we come back for that. We could get like more quota if we catch our quota. You could buy more. Sonar, we want a good sonar, that way we see everything. Buoys, always good to have the best buoys. Is 4 grand, does all your buoys better. Buoy with flag and beacon, better, easier to see. We're at 117 now. I'll keep going down. Searchlight, the best searchlight, 10 grand. And then thruster is always good, that way you side thrust, you can move around. Works really good on a lot of situations. I'll add that, puts us at 152, and that's all the stuff. Oh, storage, I didn't get more storage, so we'll do that. Adds 22,000 pounds to our storage. We'll do that. 202 grand. Go ahead and check out. Now we have 138 grand. And then what we want to do is go into fish market, fishing gear. We want to buy small pots. Better, you get better stuff if you get the steel pots. They're twice as much. And it is 200. We don't even have enough for that, right? We don't need that many pots to start anyways. To start with like 100, right? See if I can, oh no, we want less. I guess that's fine because we have 24 out there now. Let's do 100. If I can make it do 100 there. I don't know why it won't let me switch that. Steel pot. Like lets you, I gotta scroll over, you know. Come on, give me 100. Like 101. Really, I should do 106, right? Can I get 106? That'll give me 130 pots. I want even 10s because we're gonna be dropping 10 stringers. Of course, it won't let me do that. What I need 71 pots. No, it wouldn't be 71, it'd be 76, right? Is what I actually need to make 100 with what I have out there. Why won't you give me the numbers I want? Whatever, will let me get 100 now? Oh, whatever. We'll buy this many right now, and then we'll be coming back to buy more. So there's that. Make sure we have enough bait on board. We can hold 20 baits. There, now we got that. And also what I want to do, which I didn't do, go down here. I think it's upgrade. No, it's not upgrades. What's that? Oh, crew too. We don't have any crew. Let's see how much is it to hire. Hire him. Damn, 48 grand. It's like all of our money to hire Mikhail right now. How much for Graham right now? 43. That's like all of our money to hire Graham. He's a good worker though. I think we should go ahead and hire him so we at least have one person helping. But we can just go haul the catch we have right now and we'll have enough to get all the rest of our crews. So, but a hire Graham gives us only 479 bucks in the bank. But I did want to change the name of the boat. Where's that? Maintenance, yeah, you change the color. All this stuff is free. You can also go and like change whatever kind of shade of color. I think like the blue is kind of okay. But the name is going to be, you can also change your font too. But it's going to be the nice load. Oh, if I can spell. Yeah, so like that, and then we could do different font. That one doesn't look too bad for now. You can also change the size of it. We'll make it a nice big load, right? Just like that. Like, kind of hard to see with this window right in the way. I don't know why that is like that, because you can't really see what you're typing there. So yeah, we'll go ahead and change that, rename. Yep, just like that. It's a nice load now. That's our boat. Let's jump out here now that we have almost no money. We do have one crew, but look at, once we see how it's all dark right now, once we turn this thing on here, jump in lights, and boom, light this whole sucker up here. This thing has lights all the way around. Super cool boat. Really good like interior of the boat too. This is where the cook usually will stand and cook, but a nice little kind of wheelhouse, really bright and nice. You can also go out this door here. The crew will be right here working, doing all the pots. You can also go in here. That's where the bait and stuff is stored. So lots of baits. You know, this goes back in the front here. It's a nice boat though. You know, all these doors open. This is where the bait gets chopped. Pots are stacked up back here. You know, totes are stored here. You can drop all your stuff in here. And open back here, pretty much we're doing 10 stringers and we're dropping them off. But look at the back of this compared to what we were just on. This is like the boat. This boat is tight. Team thrusters, heck yeah. Start time tonight, 7:00 p.m. my time there, buddy. So yeah, it's probably about what, 9 o'clock your time, yeah. All right, but yeah, this is our nice new boat. I love that you can open all the doors and kind of go all the way in and around. Sometimes I'll leave the doors open just so I can move around. Sometimes when if the crew, because there's a guy that stands here, a guy that stands here, and you can help here with this guy hauls the pots. But yeah, sometimes you have to go like around and go the other side if you're trying to like see. It's like sometimes this door will get in the way, the worker will get in the way standing there. But yeah, this boat is super slick. I love using it. So yeah, let's go ahead and haul out. Even like driving the boat, it's just like the thing like maneuvers around really good. It's like such a stable. A lot of people that play this game will say that it's called the Knots Guilty boat, but a lot of people will say this boat is like the best one to drive. It's the best one to do everything. Ka-chow, right? Yeah, for sure, buddy. Yeah, this boat also holds 44,000 pounds now, so a big upgrade to what we just had. But yeah, when you jump in here, do this thing. This thing's crushing. Let me go ahead and turn off my turn off my interior lights before I crash. Oh, that wasn't the right one. Before I crash into land, let me just get over here. And also what I could do while dude's going is I can set him out to, let's actually change this to 10. Yeah, bring this menu down here. We're changing that to 10. That way he's laying out 10, says bait and set pots. Go ahead and throw Graham down here. I do actually have to, so what I'm gonna do here real quick while we're call it kind of hauling out this way. I'm going to set a course to there. Autopilot will be, we'll just go full speed, see how long it takes us to get over here. This boat does 21. And autopilot's going. That way we're just cruising along here. And I could actually have to get out here because we don't have a full crew yet. It means OT has to do a bit more work, which is us grabbing bait and throwing bait on here. And this thing will get chopped up and throw a bait in there because he won't do any work unless we have bait in the box. And now he's going to start laying out the 10. The animation of him doing is kind of funky, but Graham's a good worker. He's one of my main dudes on the other boats. He's setting out pots. Now the animation's stupid, but what it does is it stacks up your 10 pots here as you go. Let me jump over here, grab some more bait. I just want to get his little box filled up here for him. Congrats on the boat. Heck yeah, buddy. You heading to the server, OT with the boys, see you in a bit. Man, no worries, buddy. No worries. You'll definitely see me over there tonight. So yeah, he's good to go. I'll jump back in here. And now we're just kind of hauling out. Yeah, Doc, I appreciate your support there, buddy. I really do. You're awesome. See you in a little while. Something big tonight going on, everybody. So hopefully you guys come and hang out in the forest, right, with us on FS22. Should be a fun one. Same old forestry type of stuff. We're just gonna be crushing, but new announcement over there. Be kind of fun. All right, so yeah, right now we're just on cruise control. We're just cruising out. But look at that, it's nice, clean. I love the interior of this boat too. You do get some little window flash. The window flashing over there. You turn off the exterior lights, the work lights, that will go away. You get it in this window too sometimes, which that's the only thing I don't like about this boat, but maybe that's something in the graphics. Maybe you guys with better computers will have that issue not there. But if you're just cruising along, especially if you have like, if you're cruising and you have like all the outside lights off and stuff, that's just like really chill. And I love the white interior of the boat. It's just super clean, really nice. Everything's here. You can't adjust the seat when you start getting into the other boats. You can adjust the way the seat moves and all that. This one's a little bit more basic on that, but really nice interior of a boat. And see, we're ready to go back here on this first 10 stringer. And I think what I want to do is kind of just run them out here this way. And we'll probably drop down to like 10 knots or something, maybe even less. And we'll drop every pot we have down. As many as we have, we'll just drop them off and start picking up. And then we'll get enough money to hire more crew and get all the rest of our pots. We want to have a max of 200 pots on board. I tried doing doubles, but it's a lot. If you just run, if you drop 10 strings, wait some time, drop 10 strings, pick up the next 10, drop them, turn around, grab the next ones. Like having 100 pots dropping on 10 strings, so 100 pots. Having that is like a really good ratio there. Yeah, just hauling up. We're almost back up to the top. I just gotta keep eye on the bait while he drops this gear. And we should be doing pretty good. All right, so what I want to do now, see once we're up here to the mark, it'll stop automatically right now. But then what I want to do is drop a line pretty much all the way. We'll just run it back all the way through here. Hopefully we're not too close here even. That might be too close. What we're gonna do, what I wouldn't mind doing, actually, I think we're going to switch this up here. I'm actually going to go out here. So we'll start our first one even right here. And then we're going to start hauling back this way, down this edge. see if the crab aren't moving. Sorry, the lobsters, the fish aren't moving down this way, because the tips we got, they are pushing through. So maybe they're kind of moving right here on the shelf. I just want to see. I haven't fished this ledge right here yet. We'll go autopilot. We'll go at max until we make that turn, and I'll drop it down. Shouldn't take too long to get us over there. This boat moves around good. It handles really good. It's so stable. I love it. Yeah, peace out. See you soon there, Samuel, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, no worries. This one's always a little slower, you know, doing this. I just want to share this with you guys, and you know, people see me watching on the replay quite a bit, so I really appreciate that. If you guys have any questions on the replay, just drop it down below in the comments section there. Yeah, getting a good response on just the, you know, the viewership afterwards, so I appreciate you guys there too. I do like most of the stuff for you guys, like the stream side of things not usually not too busy. I like sharing it with the community, you know, but it's nothing too big in numbers, but a lot of after watch time, so appreciate that, you guys. I'll be getting into like different types of fishing too. We're still on the other career too. I'm on my big crab boat, snow crabbing, and that's been fun. So we're making our turn just about now at this mark. Aggressively AI turning. See, but even the turning on this boat doesn't lean, right? It doesn't forget what the terminology for that is, when it like leans really hard to one side. A lot of boats do that when they make that turn, but what we want to do is go down to, let's just try at 10 knots to start, right? So we're at 10, and we're going to drop our first string there. So our first string is going out. I think what I was doing actually here is I was speeding up. So you can thrust her up when you are dropping, just to get it off the thing quick, but then I drop it back down to 10 knots. And the 10 stringer is a lot of pots in one area, so I do place these way farther apart. Sun's coming up too. It's going to start getting bright out again, which is great timing on everything else we're going to be doing on here. Yeah, look at that, the nice load. She used to be, I love it. This is like my favorite boat in the game so far. Not guilty. The nice load. Yeah, anybody watching, once you guys get on this boat, it doesn't take that long. You guys saw like the stream before was when I just started brand new there. We did that stream and I didn't really do anything in between. We finished up a few strings there, sold that stuff. I definitely want to slow way down here too, because we're already so far spread apart here. We're going to go 5 knots. He's also not the fastest at setting the gear, or baiting all the pots and whatnot. But yeah, it's fun. It's a fun boat. It does not take very long at all to get everything going. Yeah, you can turn off interior lights, just kind of kick back and chill, and he's going. I think he's ready. Oh no, but he's upgrade. Is that what that is that what it was saying? Oh, it was just telling me set. What was that note for? I'm not sure what that little, sometimes you hear it when it's doing something. Oh, maybe it's because that's where I set was the same. That was our next one there. I'm not sure why it did the beep beep on me. Yeah, numbers down there looking pretty good. Let's zoom into 100. You know, you got pretty good numbers there. If we see like, there's even crab down there too, but if we see some really good numbers, I think I'm gonna even up the speed here a little bit more. I forget what the sweet spot was. Let's go like 8 knots. Maybe that was it. If you start seeing like more than 5 lobsters at 100 meters, then that's schools of fish too, not just, it doesn't represent one, it represents a whole school. Like 5 lobsters across the bottom under there, it's really good numbers. Yeah, it's like 6 there, 7. That's really good lobsters underneath us right here on this shelf that we're fishing. But yeah, that's about it. We're just gonna get this gear set out. We're in the new boat. The next stream, I'll probably stream this again tomorrow if you guys are enjoying it. We'll see how it all goes. Yeah, should be really fun. We'll have some decent weather and daylight and stuff like that, but really nice out. And just like I love playing this game. It's really fun. I suggest it for anybody that likes fishing and doing this sort of thing. And yeah, it's just a lot of different stuff you can do, catching all kinds of different fish. So yeah, stay tuned for more. If you guys are enjoying it, make sure you guys are smashing that like button. Comment down below if you guys have any questions at all, or curious on stuff. But yeah, hope to see you guys out all tonight too on FS22 Legion Hills with the announcement. So check that out. See you guys all tonight. Thanks for joining me tonight, and thanks everybody watching on the replay. Be a lot more coming, so we'll see you soon. Peace out, everybody.